Alright guys, here we are, getting ready to go. I got Olga, Javier, Kessler, and Luis. We're gonna attempt to do it. Feel free to comment. ¿Ya son listos? Vámonos. No, the boys woke up with a lot of energy. I drank lots of coffee and water. So, this path we're taking is called Reformadores. They built it a couple years ago. Now, it's probably about 5 years. They started the project. It's a bypass because there's a highway nearby, but to go through the city of Villanueva to get to it causes a lot of traffic. So, hey Trent. So yeah, they built this. It was a small road that only came out so far because of these factories here that make metal things like roofing and stuff like that. But they extended it so you'll get to see how they join the city with this little section. I picked this route because it's one big loop that's exactly 5 kilometers. I don't think I did that on purpose, but it's pretty convenient. But as you can see, unlike most places in Guatemala, there's plenty of space to run and walk. Except for when someone's cleaning our sidewalk. What's up, Troy? I'm gonna try and beat your time. Buenos dias. So last year we had a police escort and we had like 15, 20 people with us. But since we're not supposed to have big groups right now, and there wasn't that many people interested, we kept it small. There's only there's only 5 of us running, and the church let us borrow their van so we could have a follow vehicle in case someone falls out or gets tired or whatever. Where we went last time didn't have much sidewalk space, although it did have a sidewalk. As you can see here, there's so much more. Alright, so this view you got. This is Linda Vista. Everyone running with us today lives up there. For those of you who don't know Spanish, Linda Vista means, oh, watch that. Linda Vista means pretty view, which, looking up on a hillside full of ramshack houses stacked on top of each other, isn't very pretty.
But the view from there into the city and the valley is pretty awesome. I think I'm running slower because I'm talking the whole time. That's okay. So this building here, I just finished construction this year. It's called Intacap. It's a center of capacitation. So the municipality pays, for the most part, to teach classes. So you can go there and learn how to be a chef, mechanic, seamstress, a whole bunch of different stuff. And so it's really minimal cost. You gotta like pay $5 or $10 to register. And then if your school or your class requires any materials, you have to buy those. So we've had a couple girls go to like a beauty school, but like they gotta provide their own curling irons and makeup and all that stuff. So you can see this is a popular place for walking and running. Aside from the fact that if you gotta go somewhere for work, you don't want to take a bus, and you can walk this instead, or bike it. So all this land here is owned by the government, and they're going to continue building. I think the next thing going up is a private hospital, and they've got plans for like municipal buildings and administration. That's why it's all fenced off like this, because they don't want people moving in and building on it and squatting, and then they have to move them out. All right, here's the hill. I'm probably gonna shut up for a little while so I can actually breathe. Well, there's the van. Here comes Javier. I don't know if Olga is in the van. I guess so, since I don't see her running. But she said she was gonna do what she could, even if just get out and walk a little bit. Here, I said I was gonna shut up and I keep talking. Buenos días. Permiso. So there's the view into Guatemala City. You can see all the high rises there in the distance. That's Guatemala City. Imagine the view from up top on Linda Vista. Maybe one year we'll run up there instead. There's more hills. So we'll see. Hi, Michelle. Just saw you're on there. Hard to watch the screen and run at the same time. Buenos días.
Buen día.
I'm gonna catch up to Luis. ¿Ya alcanzó? Thanks, Michelle. There's a clear view of the city. That's a soccer stadium there. I think it belongs to a high school or something. We've already hit 1 mile. Sometimes I think Fitbit gives me a favor, and sometimes I think it cheats me on the distance, but that's okay. As long as we get out and do something, right? These past couple of years, the local governments have done a really good job of trying to promote more health and fitness. They're building various outdoor gymnasiums that are free for the public. They have different races. Obviously, no races right now because of the pandemic, but I think it's been really good. So, doing stuff like this kind of lends itself to it. And the kids like to get out and do something different. And I do bribe them with McDonald's breakfast afterwards. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, that's not very healthy at all. The fact of the matter is, here in Guatemala, they don't really eat fast food as much as we do in the US. Because there's asking for directions. One day maybe I'll be fast enough to lead the pack, but hi, Meg. I use the excuse that I have to carry the camera, so it slows me down, and I'm talking to everybody. All right, so here's the other side of town that they've connected with this highway, or bypass. There's a better way of explaining it. Try not to get hit by a car. Pedestrians do not have the right of way. They have the right to stay out of the way. So, I gotta be careful. Javier's catching up to me. So here's a little neighborhood. It's got some more plants. Not like vegetation, but places that make things. But they, you know, laid in the sidewalk and paved the road and all that. So, one of the big hazards of running, one of the big hazards of running in Guatemala is stray dogs. But I haven't seen many on this route as I've been running. There hasn't been a whole lot of them, so I'm grateful for that. I usually carry a baton because sometimes they get vicious, so they want to give chase. Most of them stay away because they're used to people running and biking and all that, but sometimes you cross a dog on a bad day. Or, like what happened to me once, I was running past a place kind of like this, and the security guard opened it to let a car out, and the security dog came out with him right as I was running by, or right as I was running up on him, and he was not happy that I was there. I actually backpedaled and fell, busted my knee in a rock, and had to defend myself. And then once I recovered, I went the other way. So that was exciting. But it's like, sometimes I think I'm not going to carry it. And then I remember like that. Like, oh, that's probably a good idea because you never know. Hey, Javi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Tired.
Tired? We're only halfway there.
Yeah. My lungs.
Oh, his lungs.
My lungs are dying.
Well, if your lungs die, you can have one of mine.
Yeah. Thanks. Woo.
So, this turn over here to the right, that's where Christian lives, over there. He's our administrator, bookkeeper, and gopher. Run around, do stuff for us. Visit schools and stuff like that. Because he can drive and he has a car. So. All right, this is our halfway point. Stuff like this, I'm always glad. My goal is to not let the follow vehicle catch up to me. Sandra's not behind us yet, so I'm grateful for that. So there's where people come in from the highway to take the road we're about to go on. We're gonna have to cross at some point. Someone carrying something on her head. Buenos días. Yes. Kessler's all the way up there. Alright. I'm gonna try and cross. Because this side is really uneven. Okay, I'm crossing. Okay. Oh, we got more people on here. Hopefully the connection's good enough and it's not freezing too much. I did see a white dog cross over. Probably went in there. Should I keep an eye out? Because you never know. If you surprise them, they'll surprise you, right? So, there's a policeman. Two policemen. These guys are collecting trash. That's a Guatemalan trash truck. They just pull it all in, sort it out. Because they get money for recycling. Oh, hey, look. The man caught up to us. Hey, Tom. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. Not too bad, about 11-minute pace. Of course, I wish I could run faster, but there's hills, and I'm carrying a camera. That's my excuse anyway. I like how Javier is staying behind me so I don't feel bad. Or so he doesn't make me feel bad. Hi, David. Welcome to the show. So I want to ask, is any of you guys who are watching actually doing their 5K right now? I can't remember who all signed up. Like, are you on a bike or treadmill or something watching us while you're doing it? I guess if you are, you really can't comment because you're working out. It's mostly all downhill from here. We just hit 2 miles. In 22 minutes. There's chickens running around, free range. Kessler's wondering if we're still alive. Keeps looking back at us. I think he wants to make sure he's going the right way. Oh, Javier's falling away. Ánimo, amigo. Solo una mía falta. So, this is interesting. I look back and I see Sandra's running. That means that Olga's driving. I don't know if she knows how to drive, but this is what happens in Guatemala. It's like, whatever. I guess watching us encourage Sandra to get out and run and walk a little bit. That's what it's all about. We do it together, and it makes people feel like they're missing out and they want to do a little bit. That's what we call positive peer pressure. And that's the whole point of doing this, is when we get people from the various families together to, I'll give you a better view. There we go. Forgot to switch it back. When we get people to do things together and we try to create activities like this for families to come together and know that they're not alone and be encouraged by the actions of others who are making positive changes in their lives. It's like, you know, we talk about the herd mentality. And usually we think about it in a negative way. The truth is, it works both ways. So if you create a positive environment, hi Aaron, thanks for joining us. If you create a positive environment with enough people, that's how you create a movement of people helping others to be better, to grow, to advance in life, how they say it in Spanish, avanzar en la vida. All it takes is a spark, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. So our group events allow the different families to get to know each other. A lot of them are friends on Facebook now, so they communicate and see what each other's doing. And sometimes it's not always positive, let me be honest, but it's important that people who are struggling know that they're not alone. And there's even times, and it's been happening more and more lately, and my wife and I just have been going through some hard times, just in life, and struggles in ministry and stuff like that. And we share it, not to put all our junk out there, just asking for prayers and trying to stay positive. And people in Guatemala cheer us on and encourage us. They help us remember things that we've said that we've taught them. And that's what it's all about living together and walking life side by side. Doesn't matter what country you're in. Doesn't matter your ethnic background, your economic status, your sex, any of that. It's about doing life together. All right, so let's slow down a little bit here. This is Pacaya Volcano, Pacaya. If you've been here, you've seen it, maybe you've climbed it. Right there behind Linda Vista. ¿Estás bien? Javier was yelling at me. I asked if he's okay. He said, yeah, I'm trying to give my all. Alright, here comes a downhill. If you're running downhill, watch your knees. My hand's getting tired from holding this thing. Oh, you know what I just thought of? Luis might be driving. I haven't seen him in a while. He might have gotten in the van. He does know how to drive. So, that's better. That's safer. Hi, Aunt Kim. Thanks. We're almost there. Half a mile ago. But he'll help me. I'm running less than 10 minutes a mile. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but there's some dogs out here. Just be careful around them. Oh, other dogs chased them out. This is gonna be interesting. It's probably a security dog that lives there. All right. See, this is the stuff we gotta deal with here. So, we're gonna cross. Hopefully, don't give chase. So I'd rather dance inside of traffic. Have one of those things chase me. So let me go this way, cut across into the outdoor gymnasium I told you about. They got a place set for kids. I'm actually surprised. They got rubber laid down here. Hola Norma. Buenos dias. Ya casi. People bring their dogs out here and chain them up, which is good. Why not? Javier's still behind me. The van's got to go around and meet us on the other side. Because this is a one-way street. So, hopefully nothing happens to us. I'm doing some construction here. I don't know if it's a drainage or what, but this has been torn up for a couple weeks now. So I try to navigate around it without getting hit by a car. See, it's like an obstacle course more than anything. All right, almost there. This is the other side of the street where we ran down on the way out. This is always nice. Come back to because it's really shaded. So it's a sunny day. And yeah, nice cool covering. And all the vehicles flying by create a nice breeze. Well, we just hit 3 miles. 1/10 of a mile to go. It's gonna be about when we get to the bridge. Yeah, almost every time I gotta run, I don't want to do it, but every time I finish, I'm glad I did, and I try to remember that next time I don't want to do it. All you need is that one step forward, one foot in front of the other. Next thing you know, 3, 5, 10, 26, 31 miles are done. And there we go. Time. Stop my watch here. All right. Get this thing straightened out. Whew. So here's the runoff river that provides water to the town. It's rainy season, so there's actually water. Sometimes it's very dry. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for your support. Make sure that you post your time and your picture of you in your t-shirt if you got one. If you didn't get one, just post it anyway. Hashtag 5K for families. And next week we're going to tally up and have our random drawings for prizes. Just as a reminder, there's 3 prizes for $50 each. One is if you had a referral. So if even today, if you get someone else to sign up, and on the sign up sheet they say they referred you, your name goes in the hat as well as theirs for a random drawing. 2, if you post a picture of your time with your shirt on the Servant's Facebook page, hashtag 5K for families, you will also be put in another drawing. And the 3rd, everyone who signed up to sponsor a family, represent a family. So I'm going to take the average of everyone's times from those, and if you are in the family with the best time average, then you'll be put in a 3rd random drawing. So you can win $150 for doing this. Who knew? Well, I did. Hi Emily, thanks for tuning in. So thank you guys so much for supporting this and for helping us. We had more than double the amount of people sign up this year as last year, and so hopefully we can do that again next year. So spread the word, tell folks about the ministry, and you guys will all be signed up for the MySARF website, which will give regular updates that I send out actually of what's going on in the lives of families, so you can keep up to date with them and pray for them and even write to them. So I just realized you've been looking at my nose. I'm sorry about that. But so that's that. Stay tuned. I'll be sending out an email with all the details next week. Love you guys. Have a good weekend.